Hello, everybody. I'm Gregory Bass, and this is
Claire Bass.
We're actually filming this segment a little bit later tonight because we just got done watching our expert who will be on the show tomorrow. He also has his own little snippet because he is a priest, so he has a following, which is another really cool thing because we have another priest joining us after last week, already having a priest. And the discussion that we had last week, we wanted to get to the details about it. And that's basically, we said bells and whistles of the Mass, because we said that so many other churches out there tend to have bells and whistles that attract people, right? But if you don't know about the bells and whistles of the Catholic Church, which I don't, that's why we're having this portion of the show. The cool thing is on his show just now, he made a statement. He's like, Greg's got a diverse group. They're not all Catholics. And it's absolutely true. And that's what we love about it. We're not there to convince, he said. We're there to just talk about the truth, answer some questions. And that's what's super exciting. Look, I actually want to take a moment, guys. Look, you won't see me for a moment, but watch this. What are you feeling right now?
I definitely got chills, like when I watched it. Just the images.
The images are great. It's not like our normal type of promo vid for anything like that. It's a bit more epic in the sense of the music, the pictures, and not so much playful. But what I get out of it is the fact that you ever see a movie trailer and it's like, wow, that looks like an awesome movie. And then you see the movie and you're like, eh.
Many times.
It happens a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it's like people who make movie trailers, by the way, are so good at their job because it's like, oh my gosh, I want to see that. It's mind blowing. And then you finally see their movie and okay.
There have been a few times where I was like, those were the best parts of the movie. Like, I could have.
I see why they had to use it in the trailer.
I could have just watched the trailer and it would have been.
Well, actually, there are a few snippets inside that video of what's so incredible about Mass. And that's only the small bit that I know about. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Mass in its entirety. I know you know all about the Mass, right? Well, growing up, and then you went to a Catholic school, so you went to Mass on a regular basis, and you talk about it really well with the children when they have a question.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know all about it though.
I didn't say, well, yeah, no. Not all about it. One thing that you taught me that I really like, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow, is the incense that they use in Mass, or that they sometimes use in Mass because some people have allergy issues or they complain about it. But we love when they use incense. One, it smells incredible, but also it's a great symbolism for the sacrifices that were made for the church, and it's growing. I want to talk about something. So the very first episode, we talked about theology for beginners. And we actually had a viewer reach out to us on Facebook recently. And they said, I want you to know, I got the book. I'm about halfway through. And I got a bit envious whenever that was said. And then they were like, well, I'm halfway through because I have to keep going back and read chapters over and over again, which I've done so many times with this book.
That's what it's meant for. Yeah.
It's meant for me not to comprehend.
I'm just saying that it's going to be something that I don't think anyone can just like read it through. I mean, you'd be an amazing. There are probably people who could do it, but
it is titled Theology for Beginners.
Right, but there's always
that just goes to show you that theology. I mean,
yeah, there's so much to think about and chew on, and then you might just be going out through your day and think, oh wait, and then need to refer back to it for just to be able to understand what just happened in your life a little better.
Yeah, guys, I share this because truly, if you would like to get that book, still, I'm looking for some people to share their takeaways and to share some questions and really get involved in theology, because this show will transition to truly diving in theology and the questions about it. And we'll also continue to focus on some of the activities of faith. Again, not just the Catholic Church. There's a bunch of discovery, and we're going to ask those questions so we could get the answers of what those religions teach. And, I feel like that's where I went wrong in my upbringing. I wasn't asking the right questions. I just went with what was said. So we're definitely starting to ask those questions. Another thing I want to talk about, Claire was talking about Saint Benedict again. And I said, you know what? Oh no, you weren't talking about it. You were schooling me on Saint Benedict, and I'm like, really? My patron saint? You're the one thing I could probably have a conversation about and know that I'm right. It's Saint Benedict. But she shared some information with me. Cool thing is I pulled this book off of my shelf. It is Saint Benedict and Saint Therese, The Little Rule and the Little Way. And I love this book. I've read it twice, actually. And I'm going to read it again because this is where my love for Saint Benedict came from after I just picked him as a patron saint because I thought he sounded cool.
He does sound very cool.
It's a thing, right? I mean, when you're so extreme that your own monks try to kill you, that's pretty. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, read the book and we can talk about it. Are you excited for tomorrow night?
Of course. Father Bill. We have a special tie to him.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that. But, there were times that I would watch you participate in Mass and I'm like, what is she doing? Why is she so intense about this? Now I'm getting it. I'm starting to understand it. Again, I've always, it's been focused. What? Did I say something wrong?
No.
It's true?
I'm strange, apparently.
No, you're not strange. You're just more knowledgeable. But, I'm gaining some knowledge every day, and I think it's going to be great. Tomorrow's show, like she said, we have a special tie to this priest. His name is Father Bill Melancon, and actually, he was the priest that married us. How long ago? 10 years? Mm-hmm. She had to make sure I knew it. See, we've been together 15, but 10 years ago, he married us. Cool thing, too, is he baptized our first son and our second son. So he's got a special tie to our family. He's moving parishes. I don't remember where he said he's at. But he talked about the show tonight. St. Rita, but he's moving from what I heard.
Oh, he's moving again.
Yeah. He almost came to Lake Charles. Bishop, if you're listening, though. I doubt you're listening. But hey, it'd be cool if you were. So, everybody, listen. Tomorrow night, we are going to be talking about the bells and whistles of the Holy Mass. Because I already know a few of them, and they're extremely cool. But I really want to know what's going on. People talk about there's way too much kneeling, and then they're standing, and then you sit, and then you kneel again, and then you sit again, stand again, and there's a lot of prayers. And
you're praying with your body, your posture, it matters. I'm sorry, I just have to defend that.
Against me? I'm not speaking bad about it. I'm just saying those are the questions that come to my mind. Why is it so scripted? And then also, why does it seem to be more of a traditionalist type of environment? Right? It's all tradition. It's like we're doing this now and this then and then after this.
Yeah, tradition's a pretty large part of.
I agree, but that's what we're going to talk about.
A beautiful part of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But yes, I'm sure that there'll be some more clarification for everyone.
That's what it's about. Yeah. So the cool thing, and I say it all the time, but it just truly is, that trailer we showed you is not going to disappoint. You won't say, man, that was a really cool trailer, and then,
No, Father Bill is amazing.
Father Bill's amazing.
And he's funny.
From what I know about the Mass already, I know it's amazing. And I'm looking to learn much more. Yeah, he is amazing. He's like, I don't know anything about it, but Greg knows it all. We're just going to be there. And when he said Greg knows it all, he meant about like the IT stuff that we use for the show. But hey guys, Gregory Bass and Claire Bass with Removing the Rust, and we're going to continue removing the rust